Right here, slave ships. That's how we came over here, and that's how they came over here in 1492 and put us on slave ships, on them ships that they sailed over here, and sold us to different lands. So you're going to bring us into Egypt again with ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we ain't going to see our homeland of Israel again, because we going to go on these ships. In the holes, in the bottom of these ships, man, where they had us on our stomachs, crapping all over each other, man. He said we're going to go into captivity, slavery, and that's how we know we the Israelites. So we're going to go into captivity, slavery, and bondage with ships. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We go on these ships, we're going to be sold unto our enemies. Read.
For bondmen,
for slave men,
and bond women,
and slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
Buy is an old Quaker word which means to save or redeem from a worse condition to a better condition. And ain't no man gonna do it. Jump up to verse 29. Most already told us, ain't no man gonna redeem us. Mashiach just told you, he ain't coming back as a man. He coming back in this angelic spiritual power of the Most High. I'm gonna show you how he's coming back too. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee.
There it is, man. So ain't no such trusting in no man. He just told us, ain't no man gonna save us. So all you that's trusting in man, you trusting in vain, man. Revelation 19:11. This is our power. Mashiach Yahushua, through the power of the Most High. This is how he coming back. And what he coming back to do? Read Revelation 19:11.
Revelation chapter 19 verse 11. And I saw heaven opened, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
It's a Mashiach Yahushua. It's called Faithful and True, coming back in righteous power, man, pure power. Read.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
In righteousness he gonna judge and make war against those that have broken all his commandments. Read.
His eyes were as a flame of fire.
He's mad as ever. Come on.
And on his head were many crowns.
Powers and authority. Come on.
And he had a name written that no man knew.
No man knew. He had a name written that no man knew, read.
But he himself.
He himself. Come on.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
His vesture, that means his clothes will be dipped in blood. Come on.
And his name is called the Word of the Most High.
Where his name is called the Word of the Most High. Why is his vesture, why is his clothes will be dipped in blood? This who you call Jesus Christ. HaMashiach Yahushua, his real, true Hebrew name. His clothes will be dipped in blood. He's going to be angry as ever. Coming back to judge and make war for what has been done to his holy people. Read.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
The armies which were in heaven, man, followed the Mashiach Yahushua. How many? Revelation 9 and 16. Because they coming. And the elite know, that's why they're showing all these movies showing some invasion of America in this world. All the time. They always making these movies showing the invasion of America. And these nations, you see what I'm saying? Because they know this gonna happen. But y'all blind, y'all just think it's a joke. Y'all just think it's a movie. You paying your money going there looking at you know what they doing. And they put it right in your face. Independence Day, deep cover, all these things. And they're showing the technologies that they have just a little bit, all the way from enemy to the state to, what's that, Eagle Eye? All kind of movies they put out in your face to show you, hey, the technologies that they have. beyond what they're showing you. Read.
Revelation chapter 9, verse 16.
That's how many coming back with him. The army of the Most High. The army of a Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
200 million angels. And he only need two to destroy all the Sodom and Gomorrah. Mashiach Yahushua told the Romans, "Say, man, I can call 12 legions of angels come down here and kill all of y'all." He coming back with 200 million angels. Woo! What they gonna do? They gonna come back to judge and make war and redeem us, the children of Israel, and the nations that's gonna be saved to work in the kingdom of the Israelites under the power of a Mashiach Yahushua to the glory of the Most High for 1,000 years. Oh yeah. Go back to Revelation 19.
Revelation 19 and 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
200 million angels, man. That's the armies as we just read, right?
Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nation.
Out of his mouth gonna go a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite, which means kill the nations. Plural. He gonna kill the nations. Out of his mouth. Remember, he ain't meeting them as a man. So out of his mouth gonna go a sharp sword that he should smite, which is kill the nations that's prepared to fight him. Read.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
That's the law of the Most High. Read.
And he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power.
Right. This is what he gonna be doing. So I'm here to warn you, man, so you ain't part of that. Come on.
And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
That's our power, man. He's coming, man, to judge and make war and set righteousness up on this earth. Give me Isaiah 60 and 10. This the verdict. This is the conclusion of the whole matter, man. As we're reading it. Read.
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls.
Yeah, the sons of these other nations outside of the 12 tribes is going to build up our walls like we built up theirs. But it's talking about reparation. Nah. We're going to have the whole kingdom that's promised to us. The sons of strangers are going to build up our walls. Those nations that are saved to be in our kingdom. They're going to build up our walls just like we build up their walls. Read.
And their kings shall minister unto thee.
The king's going to minister unto us. Children of Israel. You are the Israelites. Read.
For in my wrath I smote thee.
In Most High wrath he smote us. Read. The children of Israel. Read.
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
In his favor, he said he had mercy on thee. So what is it talking about? Who you going to have mercy on? Hold that. Get Isaiah 14 and 1. In his favor, you're going to have mercy on thee. Who's the thee? Who's the you? Let's find out. Read.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob.
Will have mercy on Jacob. Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
Will always choose his chosen people, Israel. Read.
And set them in their own land.
Gonna set us in our own land. The Most High gonna do this, not no man. Remember, man ain't gonna save us. The Most High gonna do this. But you let man take the place of the Most High. The Most High said he gonna set us in our own land. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Yeah. The strangers, these other nations, gonna be joined with us. Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
We're gonna take these other nations and bring them to our place, just like they brought us to their place. Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High.
We're gonna possess them in the land that the Most High put us in. For what?
For servants
For men slaves. Read.
and handmaids,
and women slaves. Read.
and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
We're going to take all these nations captives, who captives we were. We've been in captivity under the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Arabs, the Babylonians, Persian, the Medes. Come on. The so-called white people. And all nations had their hands upon the children of Israel, benefiting from us being in captivity under these nations. So we're going to take them captives, who captives we were. Read.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to rule over our oppressors, our enemies, our oppressors. Read.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall give thee rest.
We're going to get rest. Only way we're going to get rest is we ain't going to be working like we're working now. I know we got to struggle hard to make a dime. I ain't said a dollar, I said a dime. Because they said it's time for change, and that's all we got is some change. Some pennies, some nickels, some dimes. Read.
From thy sorrows,
From our sorrow, you're going to give us rest from our sorrow.
and from thy fear,
From our fear,
and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
from the hard bondage which we were made to serve. How? Isaiah 60 and 10. Because we're going to have rest. When we have rest, this is what's going to be happening. For we, the children of Israel, under the power of the Most High and of Mashiach that was shot. Read.
Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
When we resting, what's going to happen?
and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
We rested. The sons of strangers, these other nations, going to be building up our kingdom. Read.
and their kings shall minister unto thee.
Kings going to minister unto us. Read.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Yeah, he said, in his wrath he smote us, but in his favor have he had mercy on us. Just show you we're going to have mercy on. Say the king's going to be ministering to us. What we going to do to him? Give me Psalms 149. Start at about, book at verse about 3. Psalms 149 about verse 3. So he said the king going to be ministering to us. Why? They got no choice. Listen to what it says. Read.